I have accident by landmine with my family, and 3 people died, and my father and my sister and my brother died. Only 10 minutes.
Chin Boryak's father was cutting down a tree when a landmine lodged in the branches detonated. In a split second, he lost his arm and his family. He was 9 years old.
When I open my eye, I see the light, and I ask, where is my father? He dead, and I cry every time.
Landmines have been in Cambodia ever since the 1970s, when the Khmer Rouge and Vietnamese soldiers placed them along Cambodia's north border. In addition to these landmines, the United States dropped an estimated 2.7 million tons of explosives. Not all were detonated, which result in UXOs, or unexploded ordnance. Today, 4 to 6 million mines still lie in wait throughout Cambodia. Teams of experts from around the world work to defuse and remove these mines. Some of the mines are on display at the Cambodian Landmine Museum, where we met project manager Bill Morse.
Last year in September, there were 2 boys in Pailan province, a small province on the border of Thailand, 6 years old, and they were out picking mushrooms, and they walked into a known minefield. We know where the minefields are in Cambodia. They've been blowing people up for 30 or 40 years. They were new to the village. They didn't know enough to ask. The villagers didn't see them walk into the minefield, and when they stepped on the landmine, it blew off the leg of one of the boys, and it put the other one in the hospital.
Almost every Cambodian has been affected by landmines, whether it is a family member or a friend, or even themselves. Landmines kill or severely maim their victims, and while survivors must adapt and learn to move on with life, they still need to support themselves.
In Cambodia, too difficult to find a job. You see at me, I study in university but cannot to make the job. If I ask another, he said, cannot, I have only one arm. I cannot to do.
Chin sells his original artwork outside of Angkor Wat. Others look to help their fellow amputees. Tun Chanada, Nobel Peace Prize winner and amputee, fights for the landmine ban.
1970 until 1975, your government bombing in Cambodia 32 billion tons of sub-munition in Cambodia. And last weekend, I went with my friends, big hole still there. Our nation dead. Thousands of them.
Landmines and unexploded ordnances survive many years after they are planted, and many years after war has ended. This causes long-term damage to a country and keeps its people in danger long after they have stopped expecting it. Yet the United States still has more than 3 million landmines in its stock as of 2014. Right now, any of these could be used by our military, and any of them that go unexploded could last far longer than they are intended.
This is something that is happening to people your age, and it's happening every week in Cambodia. We had 157 injuries last year. That's 3 a week. Now, if 3 people a week were getting killed in Southern California, which is the population size of Cambodia, we'd be shutting down the schools and closing the freeways. We wouldn't be going to the mall, but we allow it to happen in other countries.
The United States government is one of the last 35 countries in the entire world that refuses to sign the Mine Ban Treaty. If the U.S. joined 80% of the world's countries and signed the treaty, our government would be obligated to destroy its entire stockpile of landmines, make every effort to identify and clear areas with landmines, and provide assistance to landmine victims.
I would like to ask U.S. government to ban landmine and cluster bomb. This is what I don't want U.S. make sense to Cambodian again and again. Please help us to push your government to support, to ban all kinds of the weapons around the world and give more support for landmine survivor or victim. Please grow the rose in your heart. Don't grow the bad thing in your heart. Especially bad thing is anti-personal landmine or weapon. Please grow the rose. The rose, the symbol of the rose is peace. Please help us to push your government to support, to ban all kinds of the weapons around the world and give more support for landmine survivor or victim. Thank you.